the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Carr. Open man here is Hamilton. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to bring up the 3rd down. Carr defers to Jacobs on the draw. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Give him 6 yards in the first down.
First down, Raiders.
On first down, Carr. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Time for a look at our starters here on defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league. So there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it in, throw it, throw play action, and take your shot at the end zone.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Carr, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. Here's Rosen to throw. His throw incomplete. This offense has a few playmakers. If they're going to go downfield, they often look the way of Stills.
He loves to run the deep routes, loves to get downfield and make the big catches, and he does it with flair.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's how they'll line things up on the defensive side of the ball for Oakland. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues. Now they nabbed the rookie there for the 5-yard penalty.
So much going through his head. You know it just has to be, right? All of his assignments and realizing every game he plays, one of the better players in the league will be opposite him.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. He was looking to go back to Stills, and that'll bring up second down. On 2nd and 15 now. Rosen, and this is Parker, complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, Rosen. And it's caught by Parker. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him the first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 42-yard line. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. Pressure comes, and down goes Rosen.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, and some nice running right there. That's what got them the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Rosen looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Kenny Stills, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And his guys have taken the lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
On 2nd and 10, Carr, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He's going deep for Brown. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Antonio Brown. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. On for the extra point, Giorgio Tavecchio. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Makes the score Raiders 10.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it ends with an Oakland touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here is the home side to take over on offense. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know. We know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Now Rosen. And Stills bringing it in. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. The pickup there, 5 yards. On first down, it's Rosen. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Second and 5 at the 43-yard line.
10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. Looking to throw again on second down. Rosen. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. That one a first down pickup of 8. Rosen now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short.
10 yards on the pickup.
On second down, it's Drake. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Kenyon Drake, his 6th touchdown of the season. And his guys have once again taken the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 14-10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down-the-field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
Carr going to try and throw on third down. And that is incomplete.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on third down.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Shifts by him. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll start the drive with Drake. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brandon Marshall there on the tackle. A gain of 1. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. On first down, Drake. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Marcus Joyner on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 39, Rosen. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 44-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. Now a draw play with Drake. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
The tackle made back at the 48-yard line.
Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go. Here's Rosen. Going deep here for Stills. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. To throw, it's Carr. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Carr now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. Shotgun now for Carr. He sets to fire deep. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. Still going. He's still fighting forward. A swift move and then tackled just on the other side of midfield. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Oh, the ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After after a turnover, I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him, ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Now a short one to Gesicki. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Rosen now 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Rosen will throw. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd down, it's Drake. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rosen. On the right side, open is Gesicki. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. He gets it away, and I think they'll smartly play keep away here from Brown. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL here on.
We now proceed to the start of the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here is the home side to take over on offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Drake.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
They get just 2 out of it there, and it's second down. On second down now, it's Drake. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And now it's Rosen looking. Now a short one to Gesicki. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Drake. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Rosen now off the bootleg. Wide open receiver complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it second and goal.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
They have a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got a man, it's Brown. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 23 yards, the final tally. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun, Carr got his man. It's Williams. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Carr now to throw. It's complete to Williams. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That one a first down pickup of 8. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on third down. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're 1-2 pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
From the 31, Rosen, and he hits Drake. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back now in the Rose City of Portland, Oregon. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the 4th. Rosen to his tight end, Gesicki. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From midfield now, here's Rosen. Now a short one to Gesicki, and he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Faking the give to Drake, now Rosen. He'll rifle. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Devontae Parker, his 4th touchdown on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play. And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that pushes the lead up to 11. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. Here it's 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Carr. He gets it to Brown, complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down, Raiders.
Carr now on 1st down. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. From midfield, here's Carr. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The Raiders on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Carr to throw. And that will be incomplete. And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Bobby McCain. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
That's how we do it.
Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Here's Matt Hawk now as he's on to kick it away. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Now Carr. This is caught by Williams. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Carr. Open man here is Hamilton. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Carr to throw again. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. Carr will come up here with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Carr completes it. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They will run the draw with Jacobs. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves them with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw is Carr. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it online, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, just an absolute killer. A chance to get this back within 1 score.
All hope not gone yet. But at the same time, you're exactly right. They needed to get back within 1 score and have a motivated defense take the field in order to get it back for them for one last big drive.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the first down carry. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. They'll run with Drake. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Here's Rosen. Pressure comes, and down goes Rosen. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Matt Hawk now. He's been terrific so far. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Who that? 47 Mike. 47 Mike. Mike 47.
Here's Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Carr signaling to his guys, let's go here. On 2nd and inches, Carr. And eventually he's taken down here. Great coverage downfield, resulting in a sack. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Carr, and he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the home team here, the win means they'll finish the first half at a respectable 5-3 record. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for Oakland, things are kind of getting ugly as they drop to 1-7 now on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.